Okay, let's get into the last part because I don't have the DLC. The last mission for Chaos Theory. So we're going back to Isla Nublar. I thought this was a 2-star difficulty. Did not realize it was 4. Kind of worrying because then we're suffering through San Diego all over again. Hopefully it's easier. That said, Isla Sorna Site B was stupidly easy since it was just capture stuff, so we'll see. This could be misleadingly difficult or easy.
Each disaster, and I'm not sure what else you can call them, has intensified the scrutiny on the entire Jurassic Park, Jurassic World concept. The island belonged to the dinosaurs, and as fate would have it, nature would ultimately erase what we had unleashed. Park or no park, the dinosaurs remained, and they still deserved the chance to survive. So a group was formed, the DPG, the Dinosaur Protection Group, led by Claire Deering. But what if chaos had played out differently, and nature had not hit the reset button with such volcanic fury? What if Claire had the chance to go back, to see what she could do for those that were left behind? And finally, gift the dinosaurs the one thing we should have given them from the start: peace.
So much has changed since the last time I saw the island. Dreams and lives destroyed. The world coming to terms with what we did, or failed to do, when all hell broke loose. Hearings, depositions, everyone looking for someone to blame, someone to hold accountable. Some good did come out of that ambition and out of our mistakes. The world now has dinosaurs. Again. And everything changed, including me. So why come back? Why refresh the memories, the nightmares? The answer is simple. Our work. My work. It's not yet finished.
I can't believe they talked me into coming back to the island. Okay, maybe it was a court order, but the end result is the same.
Hey, I'm here, you're here, and the dinosaurs, they're still here?
Yes, we're one big, dysfunctional family.
Finch, we've got a job to do, and a burden to carry. The dinosaurs are our responsibility, like it or not.
That's the deal, so might as well get to it.
No time like the present when it comes to the past, eh?
Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's start by setting up a base of operations.
Oh, we have to remove stuff. Okay. Interesting. Here I thought I was going to be stuck with trying to turn this back into a park with like this all pre-built. Interesting. Nice simple. Oh boy. Just looking at this though. Kind of funny. It's just like, oh yeah, so here's the map from last time. We just filled it with stuff. Also, really, we have. Because this is a path for the gyrospheres, but it's just empty. It's not even filled out to be a park area. Weird.
This all needs to be gone, like we were never here. Amenities, attractions, emergency shelters, restrooms. Take them all down. We are leaving only memories. Hopefully the good ones.
Oh, we can rebuild that. Okay. Ooh, where do we build? I guess the question is this meant to be... I guess this is more of a story-focused one? Now, let's check. Yeah, all just infrastructure. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Then we can get away with demolishing a lot of stuff then. I'll leave some of it because they're probably going to make me demolish it anyways later. I wonder if they took inspiration from the Bass Pro Shop pyramid. I wouldn't be surprised. I think it's crazy how there was initially plans to actually have 3 pyramids. Or at least that's what I've heard, is there were plans to make 3 because it's in Memphis, and Memphis is the place in Egypt with 3 pyramids. And that was the whole point, was the reference. I'm like, that is interesting and also kind of dumb. But it's funny they couldn't do it because there's the obvious issue of where do you fit 3 giant pyramids in a city.
We want to reduce our footprint, not increase it. So it's better to repair buildings than construct new ones.
Wasn't expecting to have to drive it myself. Well, I mean, it wasn't initially made as for Bass Pro Shops. It was, oh God, I think it was like a convention center initially. I know it was a stadium for a bit. It was used by
Everything went
local
south, and people
fire,
scattered in all
the
directions.
local fire department
Now,
for
most likely
training.
concentrated in areas of the island that remind them of their natural habitats.
There's been a lot
So
of
we
uses
preserve
for it over the
everything
years.
like they do. That's where we'll find our dinosaurs.
Status update. Check complete.
And I also remember, I think it was like the original creator, I think his son had a crystal skull encased in a box at the top of the pyramid. Weird stuff happened with that. The history of it is very peculiar. Yeah, I miss malls. The ones that are still around near me are just hollow shells of what they used to be.
Condition reported.
Missing forest. Um, there's kind of a lot of forest around here. Just saying. Oh, there goes the door. We're supposed to leave nothing behind, and I just left a door.
Asset check complete.
And it really sucks because I miss malls. They used to have like really cool and random stores in them. Now it's like the same four retailers who set up everywhere.
Reporting asset status.
Owen, we're ready to start checking on the welfare of the dinosaurs.
Copy that. You've located some brachiosauruses, but we'll need an enclosure.
Golly gee, I think I'll just use this enclosure. No, you don't need to do that. We can just do all the repairs. The oh so many repairs. Oh, stuck on a plant. Too busy reading chat. Yeah, and that was part of the fun too, is all the places that ended up being like converted old buildings and the crazy stuff you could do with them. Like the one I used to go to now, last time I was there, oh god, I think at least half of it was vacant still. But I remember going there as a kid, and it was just busy as all can get out. But it's the curse of... It's so much easier to just order stuff online. The only places that really you can't order stuff for are like furniture stores, because you kind of need to test out furniture before you buy it. Is that everything? Oh, it needs a path. I mean, can we... So what is the issue? Do we just not have a power station? Yeah. No, it's because these aren't connected to anything anymore. Yeah, because we got the repeaters. Okay. Yeah, there's no research, really. I guess at that point I might as well just start nuking all these. Okay, and that connects to there, to there, to there. To that, we're good. Cool. I'm just gonna build the path, who cares? Push comes to shove, I just disassemble it anyways. Missing tall nut. There we go. Oh, you need a lot, actually. Okay. We need to... I hate that arrival point. I always think it's not the right thing. So we need you and... Where's our other big guy? There. I'm trying to think of something for Saturdays. Ooh, that was a interesting drop.
Heading to pick up the asset.
With what I have, I'm kind of limited. I'm not really sure at the moment. Should I make... Yeah, I probably should have like a ranger post in here just so they can all go in there.
Transportation underway.
I don't have it, unfortunately. Because otherwise I have looked at that and that looked pretty interesting.
Transported. Asset delivery confirmed.
I may not want to look at them, but there are plenty of people who do. Construct a viewing gallery to monitor the brachiosauruses. And, brownie points to me for saying that right. These animals are big, but that's no reason they shouldn't be comfortable. Fact is, if my waist size is anything to go by, they may need it more. So, let's keep them comfortable, okay?
The baryonyx. Even though I love all the dinosaurs, I'd rather keep as far away from this one as possible. Still, we have to capture one. So I'm putting this on you. Sorry.
Okay, so we need you, tranquilize you, and then we need to find that Allosaurus. That I saw around here. There we go. I get the feeling this is going to be the Allosaurus pen. Yeah, I think he might be dead. Yeah. Actually, this might be... No, because there's no feeding pens. Strange. Because you need to go here. Or here. That is not even enclosed. Of course it isn't. My big thing is money. Games are expensive. I don't make any off this, so I'm just kind of using it, kind of going off my own pool of games.
Commencing asset transit. Asset
If
delivered.
I could get OBS to work right, I'd maybe try something on my PC, but even then I don't have a lot. And I have technical limitations on that.
Delivery has been
I have
completed.
ideas. It's just always dealing with limitations. Oh, there's so many repairs. I guess I should have focused on repairing everything before going crazy. I kind of want to already restart this. Or I could just do another response facility. Because yeah, otherwise, if technical limitations weren't in place, if money wasn't an issue, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna play Total War Warhammer 3, and I'd just make that Saturdays for the end of time because I'd have so much stuff I could play. Or I, I could always find something. Okay, the Allosaurus is. Let's just grab you to U3. And we're just gonna drop you off here. You're probably not very happy. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna restart this mission. I think there's so much I need to do immediately that I'm just kind of scrambling at this point. I can properly assign stuff, shuffle things around.
So much has.
I can't believe they talked me into coming back to the island. Okay, maybe it was a court order, but the end result is the same.
Hey, I'm here, you're here, and the dinosaurs, they're still here?
Yes, we're one big, dysfunctional family.
Finch, we've got a job to do and a burden to carry. The dinosaurs are our responsibility, like it or not.
That's the deal.
Yeah, Phantom Brigade
I'm
is
willing to.
on my list of games I
No
want to
time like the
play
present when
through.
it comes to the past, eh?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
That, whenever Krieg's
Let's
Front
start by
Tactics
finding
comes
a
out,
base of
that looks
operations.
pretty good. There was quite a few games.
This all needs to be gone, like we were never here. Amenities, attractions, emergency shelters, restrooms. Take them all down.
Oh, guess I can take down all that stuff then. Cool. That's a little more money. Oh yeah, I guess that means also the monorail. God, this is gonna free up so much money. I can demolish the arrival point. That'd be interesting. Just be like, yep, nobody gets in. Can I undo that one, please? I didn't mean to get rid of the water. Let's just. If I regret it later, I regret it later. All things considered, I don't think we're gonna need the lagoon anyways. Please, my voice is not that great. I consider myself average at best. Uh, yeah, we'll leave the platform, why not? And that is almost everything. Now that's everything.
We are leaving only memories. Hopefully the good ones.
Okay, now that that's all cleared out. Just like last time, I think we're gonna double up right from the start. I don't think I need 2 paleo meds. But we'll put it in just in case. Power. Uh. Oh, you literally have me have to put it here. Okay. Little particular, I'll be honest. I think I will stay away from playing Martyr again for a bit. Simply because I already kinda. I did what I wanted to. I was bored, wanted to come back, play it a bit, and I was like, okay, I got that out of my system.
We want to reduce our footprint, not increase it. So it's better to repair buildings than construct new ones.
Is there anything else in here I can repair? I think it's good. I do kind of hate that I have to do this manually, especially when I need repairs done for the game to just be like, oh yeah, now we're gonna make it difficult. I'm already bad at driving, and this game doesn't do me any favors. I don't own Phoenix Point. I do want to pick it up at some point because I think that game looks really fun. I know a lot of people really hated on it when it came out, and the whole time I was like, yeah, the game needed work at launch, but I thought it was solid for what it was offering. And it makes me sad because I don't think the studio behind it is doing like a sequel. They're still doing updates because I do remember seeing them update it not too long ago with I think it's the Terror from the Void mod in mind, which I thought was really cool for a dev to actually be like, hey, yeah, we know a lot of you guys play this mod, so we're just gonna fix the game up and try not to screw up your mod progress. I hope they make a sequel. I know story-wise, I have no idea how you'd continue it, but that was weird. Yeah, I really liked the factions in that. I thought Synedrian had a really good art style. I love that each faction had a class and their own gear. I thought Mutogs were a really cool concept. I just want to see more of that setting because I think the devs did a really good job. And I'm not surprised it was Julian Gallup behind it who made XCOM in the first place. So, yeah, the guy who's kind of the father of this genre is going to do a good job. Let's try to get all these fences patched up. So I don't have to send guys as far looking for holes to fill. Also, I think that just hemmed in a Allosaurus, which is awesome. Keep him in place. Yeah, and that's the thing is, I'd love to see them be able to go even deeper into that kind of Lovecraftian mythos style art. Because I love that design aesthetic. I just always hate when games are just like, yeah, put tentacles on a face. It's Cthulhu. Ooh, I'm like, you guys know there's a lot you can do. Bloodborne's a great example. You can do some really cool stuff. You just have to have good art direction. I do wish for Phoenix
If we
Point
went
that
south,
they
the
had
animals
fixed
scattered
up
in all directions.
the
Now, most likely concentrated in areas of the island that remind them of their natural habitats. So we need to start thinking like they do. That's where we'll find our dinosaurs.
I wish they had changed or done more with like the minor factions. Like the God, what is it? I can't remember the guys who were pretty much entire cyborgs, or pretty much became like completely robotic. I thought they were really cool. I wanted them to become kind of a small sub faction you could work with more. The ones that have all the like biomorphs, raiders more. I think it would have been cool to have more towns that are just raider or these minor factions. And it's like, hey, do you really want to help out like New Jericho? Just wipe these guys from existence, or are you cool with maybe letting them carve their own little kingdom out? The only thing that felt weird was, oh god, like the dig sites for the antediluvian civilization. I thought that was a bit peculiar, just because I didn't like the design of them. Just being like, oh, it's some floaty gold parts, and they got a shield. I'm like, ah, you guys could have done something a little different.
Asset
But I get it. Trying to make a long lost civilization, it's a hard art style to nail down because if you do it wrong, it just becomes, oh, they're a very obvious precursor to insert group here. You lean a little too heavily into Mesoamerican, oh, they're just Aztecs, even though Aztecs aren't really that old, or Maya, or you end up with something like that, and it's like, that doesn't work, so what do? You monkey with it further,
asset status
then
confirmed.
you risk just other things. Do you go a little too Greek? Oh, maybe it's discount Atlantis. Well, that has its own hang-ups. It's always tough. Art styles, I think, are obviously they make or break a game, but they are absolutely brutal to set up and do right. Because things either end up being a pastiche of something and look terrible because you've just made the hyper predictable decision, or they run the risk of just looking out of place. I'm still shocked Firaxis never made a new XCOM. I know Chimera Squad exists, it's a side game. Okay, what else needs repairs? What do you mean this is all connected? You connect to you to you to you to you. So what's the big deal here? No path, boo.
Owen, we're ready to start checking on the welfare of the dinosaurs.
Copy that. We've located some brachiosauruses, but we'll need an enclosure.
Alright, back to assigning everyone to fix things. Oh, what do you mean unreachable by vehicle? Are we really playing this game again? You are not allowed to demolish this. Then we got a problem here. Love how it said unreachable. I tell it, hey, reach it, and it's like, oh yeah, right, we gotta do that. My bad. Yeah, this is clearly the Allosaurus pen. Hey, we did a pretty good job making sure most things are fixed. A little hole in the fence here or there. But by and large, I think we're good. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of that.
Helicopter protection deployed.
Yeah, that's always been the thing for me that's bugged me about Lovecraftian games and horror is just too many people are really uninspired.
En route to pick up the asset.
Whomst is a threat. Ah, the Allosauruses. Oh, right, because you just probably broke out of the wall.
Asset transportation in progress. Transportation complete. Asset being transported. Asset transportation complete. Delivery complete.
And I think that's all of them? Unless we have a new threat somewhere? Oh boy. Feels like it never ends. I'd like to put a response facility here. Oh, actually, if we power both of those, we can kind of cheat it a little. I wonder if this is kind of the challenge where your money is limited. Which is interesting. I already know these guys need this. So we're just going to fill that up. Who is a threat? Really? Another one of you? Okay. I was about to say, I forgot where my unconscious Allosauruses are. typically not a good sign. I want to just dump all of them on the far end, so that when the fence is finished, I can fix the fence. And now we're good. Finally.
Transporting asset. Transportation underway.
I thought I had someone assigned to fix that fence.
Asset has been collected. Asset has been transported. Confirming asset delivery.
Even though I don't think they're going to break out.
Asset has been delivered.
I'd rather make it as low a chance as possible. Okay, so we need you, and you. Are you really the closest? Okay, so we're gonna have to put a baryonyx somewhere. So I think it's gonna go here. So let's just get out in front of this. And even though he shouldn't break out because it's a fish eater, oh right, the fence here isn't done. Right. But that, a fish feeder. I think we're gonna need way more water. Big sploosh. That should be good. Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, it is hard to make something within an established setting or art style and make it unique. Hello? We're in an enclosure. I don't know what more you want from me.
I may not want to look at them, but there are plenty of people who do. Construct a viewing gallery to monitor the brachiosauruses. And, brownie points to me for saying that right. These animals are big, but that's no reason they shouldn't be comfortable. Fact is, if my waist size is anything to go by, they may need it more. So, let's keep them comfortable, okay?
The baryonyx. Even though I love all the dinosaurs, I'd rather keep as far away from this one as possible. Still, we have to capture one. So I'm putting this on you. Sorry.
Are we making money? Wow, we are making a lot, actually. Who would have guessed immediately making sure everybody's penned up would pan out really well?
Heading to collect the asset.
Now, if this fence could finish up, that'd be great.
Assets in the air.
Kind of funny that now the game's just like, yeah, we don't need to build, like, emergency shelters or anything, even though it says we really need shelters.
Confirming asset delivery.
Kind of feel like we almost need to regardless. Because is there a safety? No, there isn't like a safety margin or anything. Interesting. He'll get a status check in due time. Okay, so these guys want ground fruit. Hang on, are we sure about that? Tell me what you need. Oh, yeah, ground fruit and ground leaf. Ah, tall fruit. Oh, ground fruit. I'm just illiterate. Okay. Oh yeah, this time I actually have to do the research
Scientists
again.
are saying they want to get a medical scan on the baryonyx. I know it can be a handful, but be careful it doesn't become a handoff, huh?
Let's see. Everybody else, what do you mean? What are you missing? Prey. Ah, there's the problem. These are the wrong feeders. How many do you need? 2 is good, cool. And that's everyone. Is that fence damaged? Yes, it is. Because of course it is. The Ankylosaurus always have a problem. And we're good. Just what I like to see.
This is normally a very dangerous animal, but it may not be here much longer. Research is the answer.
We may have a cure. Once we treat the baryonyx, then we'll know.
Oh, of course, tuberculosis is the one thing we don't have a treatment for. Also, I just noticed all of my scientists rotated. They're not the ones I had last time. Interesting. And since we have money coming in, I'm just going to start replacing all this fence then. Not going to leave me on the hook for additional power draw. Oh my god, there's more fence. It never stops, it just keeps going. Where did these come from? Oh, I guess I never checked this back fence 100%. I would love to see, or like take the layout they have for this park and try to run it this way. Mostly because they don't have anything for actually making the dinos, so that would have to be shoved like back here. But also, I feel like you don't have that many enclosures. Like, we look at it, there's space for 1, 2, 3, 10? I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. Especially when I like to at least double up some dinos in cohabitating.
This animal has attitude. Maybe being more comfortable will chill it out. At minimum, it'll be well rested before its next attack, huh?
What are you missing? Rock. riveting. You know what? You get actual rocks. Because I guess putting in an actual rock just spikes over painting the ground. Um, so
Hey, it's Owen. The Triceratops and Sinoceratops are.
we kind of have a problem. Those aren't supposed to be here. I think I goofed on where I need to place the baryonyx. But that's fine. We'll just send more capture teams and do the correct thing of knock everybody unconscious and sort it out later. Could always put them back here. Just run a path back and never mind that that isn't our territory this time around. Oh no, we're fine. We'll slap them in these two.
Fighting for dominance in territory.
Let's tranquilize and capture them. That will give us a chance to monitor their status. We can then release them and they'll work out their differences.
There will be violence, I assume?
Oh, that's nature. Win by being the strongest, the most intelligent, or with sheer numbers.
We've inserted ourselves into the equation far too often already.
I guess my question is, could I put them in the same area? Because they don't like each other, which is annoying. Oh, probably not. That cohabitation hit is... That's a lot. Okay, so Sinoceratops gets that side. Triceratops gets this side. Even though that fence is nowhere near complete. I really hope they don't keep just dropping more dinosaurs into my pre-built pens and being like, oh, they just waltzed on in. I get it. I kind of made the mistake of, finishing things, but how was I supposed to know? Also, what do they need? Ground fiber and forest. Ground fiber and forest. All right. I can provide both. Somewhere. Yeah, and you are right. Like, and I said it too. The the idea of seeing a dinosaur live and in person, if it's going to wear off, it is going to take ages because it's a dinosaur. And yeah, people love zoos. I love zoos. Zoos are fun. I always love seeing sea lions and seals. Or the tigers or anything like that. I think they're awesome. And they're a great way for people to see animals that would normally kill them. I bet I could save a bunch of money by converting all of this. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I don't really know how shrinking your paths would save costs, but I assume they're probably factoring in just different things. I assume it's probably factoring in like
Asset in transit.
maintenance,
Asset has been collected.
really.
Asset has been delivered. Asset delivered.
Oh yeah, I've seen that comparison.
Asset transportation in progress.
I've seen people be like, "Oh, if we didn't know what a hippo looked like, here's what an artist would have drawn," and it's some like alien-looking monster. When I do think it's funny because people are like, "Oh, it's just a hippo. It's not that bad." I'm like, you clearly do not know how dangerous hippopotamuses actually are. The fact they look like big, adorable goofballs is the greatest lie nature has created in a long time.
Delivery complete.
Look after you. Understood.
Or I saw one for dinosaurs actually. People were comparing.
Asset delivery
Who is. Oh, you're unconscious. My bad. Forgot you were here.
acknowledging asset collection request.
People were comparing. What was it? It was a buffalo skeleton, because if you look at their shoulder muscles and like their spine, it's really pronounced. Spine, yeah, I think it's their spine. It's really pronounced, really long, going up. And people are like, "Oh, well, maybe that's actually how it is with
Transit has
the
commenced.
Spinosaurus." And I I had to laugh because I was like, No, that's not at all how it is with the Spinosaurus. Because the Spinosaurus, the position of those larger bones is in the middle of its back. There is no musculature for it to attach to like you see with the buffalo. I mean, I'm no paleontologist, I'm no scientist, but I can tell you just looking at a skeleton where skeleture is going to connect and what it's going to look like, and you're not going to have just pronounced like spinal muscles like that in the middle. That's going to be a shoulder thing.
Asset transported.
And yeah, hippos. The other thing is people think that they have just like they're fat lumbering idiots. It's like no, 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 no. They can run. Do not don't mistake this at all. They are very capable of killing someone.
En route to collect the asset.
Hey, Fence, you gonna get done anytime soon? I don't like this being open. Those ankylosaurs are just waiting to waltz on out and smack someone. Yeah, they can. I wouldn't be surprised if it was around 40. Like, they can haul. And people just underestimate it. They think the scariest things are just like big cats. And yeah, a lion is scary. A tiger is scary. But there's other things in nature that will mess you up just as much and will not care. And people underestimate them way too much. You need a slight bit of forest, okay. I mean, even an anteater, they can. I can't remember if they fight. I think it's jaguars, and they can cripple them in a swipe. You don't expect a giant anteater to have that kind of capability, but they do. Big, goofy, long faced little. Well, not exactly little. Big weirdos, but they can absolutely take your leg out. We're just lucky they pretty well understand humans aren't that dangerous to them. In most cases.
Asset requiring collection.
Yeah, I like anteaters. I think they just look so goofy. I love them. Just like the saiga. Such a weird animal, but I think it's neat. With its weird, freaky, long snout nose thing.
Delivery has been completed.
Oh, hey, our fence is finally done. Does that mean I can do the next replacement? Yeah, finally. Yeah, let's knock the rest out. The ankylosaurs are doing fine. Erm. Oh, it's still that one.
Owen, we're going after Blue. You think you can find her?
If she's alive, then yes, I'll find her.
She is alive. I believe it.
I've never wanted you to be more right, Claire.
Oh, cool, we get to be back here. This is an interesting use of the area.
Owen, it's Blue.
This dinosaur, Blue, is incredibly important for a number of reasons. One of which is her connection to Owen Grady. And she's trained. To an extent. Still, she's a raptor. We know how they can be, and we need to monitor her. Get Blue to an enclosure and treat her as if she was your own. This is the serious me.
Oh, let's build a raptor pen. Because if we're getting Blue, we're probably going to get like Delta and all the others. So let's give them a good chunk of space here. Yeah, that about tracks. We'll just cut it back in, and we're good to go. That's cool. I didn't know the Tasmanian Devils were in that bad of a position. Because I know that was what was going on with the Saigas, is they had some disease that was just wiping them out really bad. This area may be a bit too small. Yeah, that looks better. Let's go U to U. I think it's a carnivore feeder they need. One of you. And we're good. Yeah, a disease that spreads through physical contact is probably going to be one-shotting a species that fights constantly.
Asset in transit.
Probably should have left blue there for a bit. I'm just going to preemptively knock you back out. Unless this fence gets done. Alright, we're good. Also, who's hitting my vehicle? Oh, yeah.
Asset
Yep, they'll
delivered.
do that.
Claire, there's something wrong with Blue. She needs a medical scan, like yesterday.
A medical team is on its way. We need her to hang on.
I'm not worried. She's in good hands with you.
We've been monitoring Blue from her enclosure. The science team thinks they've narrowed down the problem.
What is it?
A blood infection. She's going to need a transfusion.
From what? There's no other raptors left.
A T-Rex.
Well, that's, different.
I owe Blue my life. That was your training. Her loyalty to you saved us both.
Now I can return the favor. Least I can do for a friend. Even if she is 65 million years old. So, where can I find me a T-Rex?
Oh, the one tree I can't drive through. Okay.
This T-Rex may be a lifeline for Blue. I'm leaving this one to you. Get it locked down and keep an eye on it. It'll definitely have an eye on you, hmm?
Oh, so you need prey. Okay. Could not remember. And then T-Rex will go here. That is painfully small for a T-Rex. That should be good, though. What do you mean 500 operatives unable to visit? I don't think that's a pathing issue. I think that's just the operatives. Oh, shoe bills are weird. I do like them, though. But man, they are strange. They have a... The best way I would describe it is a strangely human look behind their eyes.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Like, you look at them and you're like, I feel like you are watching me, and not in a normal animal
Asset
way.
transportation underway.
Somehow they feel more intimidating than a cassowary, and I know for a fact a cassowary can kill you. Cassowaries just sound weird.
Asset transportation complete.
Missing forest. Alright. Hang on, are you sure about needing forest? You got a lot of space you haven't checked out. Sand, though, I completely understand the sand. And the water, we can give you a bit more water to work with.
Trank the T-Rex and bring her to the paleomedical facility, where they're ready to collect her blood for the transfusion.
Well, here's hoping we don't lose any in the process. Ours, not hers.
Or I saw a video yesterday. I thought this was interesting of a catadid, which is like a it's like a cicada, but they're absolutely huge. And some of them can make sounds that sound exactly like a bird. And probably the weirdest part, in terms of evolution, they existed before birds.
En route to pick up the asset.
Nature never ceases to amaze me. There's always something funky going on, and in some part of the world, people are just like, oh yeah, that's just what happens. It's normal here. And then the rest of the world's like, what? That's normal? Like, I know we love to crack jokes about Australia being like Earth's beta test for weird ass animals. But sometimes, yeah, it's really like that.
Transporting asset.
Or you have, I think it's Olms, OLM. They're like these weird, I don't know if they're lizards or what, but they're eyeless
Asset delivery
things that live in
success.
caves. Always cool to find some of the weird stuff, like completely blind animals living in caves, spiders and whatnot. I hate spiders, but incredible to see just how animals and creatures will adapt to their environment.
Asset collection request received. Assets in the air. Delivery has been completed.
Okay, Claire, this one's on me. We get Blue tranquilized and to the paleomedical facility. Then, it's on them.
The scientists are ready, and they believe the transfusion will work.
And what do you believe?
We trust them to be right.
Blue is family.
I know.
Wow, an $89 treatment. How is it a dinosaur has better healthcare than I do?
Transportation underway.
Oh yeah, I think I can probably research stuff. Never mind, I have to do those and probably won't end up having to do them. Oh man, I could have put in cheaper treatment and knocked that down to like $66.
En route to collect the asset.
She's gonna be okay. Blue's gonna make it.
We've brought so many dinosaurs back from the brink, but she's special. I'm happy for you, Owen.
And I'm happy for her. But I'm not sure we can keep Blue and the T-Rex near each other. Like us, they have a history.
Like us?
They'll fight.
We don't fight. We have disagreements.
So, basically now, for instance.
No, we're on the same page. Let's send Blue and the T-Rex to different sides of the island. Just to be sure. Happy?
As a clam. I'm not sure what that means, but I think it's good.
What do you mean we're moving them off site? I just built this. I gave him sand. You know how much sand costs?
Heading to pick up the asset.
Sand ain't cheap. Ask the,
Confirming asset delivery.
God, Dubai's in UAE, right? There isn't a term for UAEans. But ask them about the price of sand. And ask them how that whole sand bar in the shape of the world is going. All because they cheaped out and bought the wrong sand. And because apparently no one did an environmental assessment and figured out, hey, erosion happens. Maybe don't build houses on sand in the ocean.
Picking up asset.
Wild thought, you know. I'm not a geologist, but I understand what erosion is.
Asset transportation in progress.
This is almost looking prehistoric.
We're going to recreate the old by destroying the new.
What do you want demolished?
Everything, all of it. What was here, what we built, the fences, the entire park. What we leave is a refuge, as untouched by humanity as possible.
That's what the dinosaurs...
I'm just gonna assign all the tranking quick. Or as much as I can.
deserve.
If only we'd thought of that first.
What? I have to do this, like, each one I have to manually move off site? Or do I have to do this? Oh, I guess I just have to destroy everything. Okay. This is gonna be really distressing for these dinosaurs that I knocked out. Living in a cage, wake up, suddenly everything is gone, every building, every path. I really hope I'm interpreting this right. Because I thought it was you just moved them off site and then you'd destroy everything. But I guess they mean just pack everything up here and now. Everything must go. Entire park deconstructed. Think. Oh, missed one. I think that's everything. Yep. Like nothing happened. I think I'm gonna have to wait for them to wake up. Oops. This is awkward. We can't get rid of that. Yeah, we're just stuck waiting on these guys. Guess I should have woke them up beforehand. A little unfortunate. It's like two, two-ish minutes. Well, since we have the time now, we can just kind of run around. Actually, let's do this somewhere. Let's run from here. Look at these goobers just walking through the forest, just like, yeah, suddenly everything disappeared, man. I do wish there was more to do with, like, this side of, like, making a facility. I know the first game had, like, the scientists want you to do a thing. I'd almost like that to come back just for more of the conservation side of how you can build a park. Because otherwise, it feels like everything's dedicated towards turning it into a proper amusement park. Oh, I missed those somehow. Be free, goat. You're probably not going to live long, but good luck. I mean, I don't know who else is needing to be freed. Remove all buildings from park. What am I missing then? Because I do not see a building anywhere. I guess I can fly through with this, but I don't know if I'm missing anything. Okay, game, now you got me confused. Because there are no buildings left. Unless I gotta just quick build something in. What am I missing? Oh god, this is a interesting issue to be experiencing. Is that what they're considering? No. I can start destroying trees, but you don't want me to do that. Yeah, I think we have a problem. Ah, I gotta love that. Hang on, can we load... Okay, we have an autosave we can jump to. That was only a couple minutes ago, so... I guess we have to be more precise. Unless we're here still. Then I don't know, man. Can't tell me these are the people and I'm just stuck waiting for them to leave. Oh my god. Do I have to get rid of scenery? Are my rocks counting? It was the rocks. That's so dumb. Like, that is painfully dumb. I feel like, you can't leave that boulder there. That's a mark of humanity. Nah, dude, it's a rock I bought and placed in the ground. I don't think the dinos are gonna notice. And if they do, they can
They
sue
say
me.
it's not what you take, it's what you leave behind that matters. Maybe humanity is finally learning its place. And it's not on Isla Nublar. That island belongs to the dinosaurs. Now, it's their world.
Should have had the gate close. Would have been more impactful. Alright, that's... Considering I don't have the DLC, so we don't have Jurassic World Dominion, that's all of base game Jurassic World Evolution 2. It was fun. I love these games. I feel like there's a lot of dinos we didn't encounter. Let's see. Maybe we did. I think it was mostly Jurassic World is where they were just dumping everything on us. Because all these look familiar. I never got a Quanzhou or Quanzhousaurus. I like the look of them. They're neat. Look at that face. It's nice getting a nice up-close look at these guys. But yeah, this was a good game. I've looked at the next one, the third game, and I don't know. I feel like everything I've seen, people have said there's not enough to really justify it being a new game, which is a bummer. I know there's a lot of DLC for this that adds a lot. I do not remember this guy. He's like a proto-gator. Neat. Yeah, sometime I would have to buy all the DLC, but I would love to do all Woo hybrid park. I was about to say, oh, the Gigantosaurus is just a big T Rex, and then, yeah, Giganto, big. I don't know what I was expecting. But yeah, Saturday, or next Saturday, I don't know. I have to figure something out. I have ideas. Some kind of short games. I have to do test runs because I don't want another situation where I fire up a game and the developers decide to put a lock on streams and be like, oh, you can't show this part. Because that always sucks. Not fun to be the streamer, not fun to be the viewer. Because then it's just black screen, and that's stupid. But, yeah. I think this is going to be all for tonight. It's a short stream. I do apologize, but honestly, I thought it was going to be even shorter. I figured Return to Isla Nublar, like I said, I thought it was a 2-star, and I was like, oh, it's not going to be that bad. It's probably going to be like Isla Sorna Site B and just pick up dinos, treat them, send them off, and it more or less was. I don't really know where the 4-star difficulty. It is nowhere near the same difficulty as San Diego. I think it's more just you had wild dinos, and if you didn't proactively fix everything and kind of keep them penned in, they'd wander and cause problems. And if they die, then the facility doesn't get as much money and you struggle later down the line. But yeah, the only other thing left would be like challenges, but as you can see, race against the clock to build a 5-star park. That's all it is. And while it would be cool to get some of these cosmetic genes, that's all they are, is just you get a cosmetic. And then some of these aren't even a reward, it's just, hey, build a park somewhere. So yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to hit the like button. Helps out the channel a lot. If you haven't, it also lets me know what you want to see more of. Also, if you haven't, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Lets you know when I go live, when videos come out, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. Thursday is the start of Days Gone. Friday, we're going to keep going through Remnant 2. I think I'm going to get through that, do boss rush on one of my characters, probably my main, and then eventually start doing a hardcore run because I might as well suffer for a while. Why not? And then yeah, Saturday, up in the air. I'll sort it out. But I'll see you guys next week.